Cenat's Mafiathon 3 versus IShowSpeed's World Tour. Who made the most money? Which one y'all think? I think, personally, I think it was Kai. Because I don't know if Speed streamed for 30 days straight. I don't know, though. Let's get into it.
Two streaming giants, two massive events. One question, who really won? This is Speed's America Tour versus Kai Cenat's Mafiathon 3. When IShowSpeed announced his America Tour in late August, nobody expected what was about to happen. Speed was about to go on a 35-day non-stop journey across the entire United States, and he wasn't planning to turn off the camera once. The concept was simple but insane. Speed would travel from state to state, city to city, meeting fans and exploring America in real time. No breaks, no days off, just pure non-stop content for over a month straight. And it wasn't just on one platform. Speed decided to multi-stream the entire tour on both YouTube and Twitch
simultaneously. Okay. See, now I think Speed might have made some more, because I don't think Kai Cenat did, for whatever reason. I don't know why Kai Cenat don't do that, but
simultaneously, reaching fans everywhere.
Yeah.
His bus became his mobile streaming studio, rolling through over 25 states, while cameras captured every moment.
It's hard though, bro. I think this shit is so hard. How he could do what he want to do for real and stream it and make millions of dollars. Him and Kai, like the streaming, being a content creator in general is the best thing you could do type shit. The best job in the world, 2025 right now, is being a content creator. Even if you're not ready to get.
That boy's ready for a tour bus.
The tour kicked off with a bang. On day one, Speed met NFL legend Tom Brady at his mansion, immediately setting the tone for what kind of star power this tour would bring.
I show you around, I give you snacks, and I know he's your guy.
Yo, he gets me a rookie Ronaldo card.
From there, it was a whirlwind of chaos and entertainment. One of the biggest highlights came in Greenville, North Carolina. Speed linked up with Mr. Beast, one of the most famous YouTubers on the planet, and the stream went absolutely crazy. Fans flooded the streets, and the collaboration brought in over 53,000 viewers just on Twitch alone. Then came Washington, D.C., which became the most watched stop of the entire tour. Speed visited the Washington Monument and explored historic landmarks while dressed in wild costumes and bringing his signature energy to every moment. That stream peaked at over 210,000 viewers on YouTube. But beyond the views and the celebrity meetups, what made Speed's tour special was how genuine
But see, Kai Cenat had like a million. I think he had like over 1 million people at one time, didn't he? Because I know he got 1 million subscribers.
Felt.
I know
he wasn't locked in a studio asking for donations. He was out in the streets, giving back to his fans and creating real moments. At the end of the tour, Speed did something that perfectly captured the spirit of the entire event. After 35 straight days of driving him across America, Speed gifted his bus driver a $50,000 Rolex.
That's a Rolex, man. No way. Just for a gift, man, seriously.
I would have did that too.
Take it, man.
I know he was working, boy. I know that nigga was working.
Come on, bro. You drove us all of America, all the whole 35 days across all of America.
The numbers tell part of the story. Speed's America Tour generated over 32.6 million hours watched. He gained more than 2.2 million new followers across platforms, with over 1.12 million coming from Twitch alone. While Speed was on the road, Kai Cenat was locked in his streaming room for what would become one of the biggest events in Twitch history.
One that I gotta do, I don't know when I'm gonna do it, but Mafiathon 3 is like one I'm gonna apply everything I know to that, you know?
Oh, that's gonna go crazy.
So like, I don't know.
It's crazy that nigga cut his dread.
That's the big boy.
Okay.
Cause that's the big boy. I ain't never say this chat, but that might be the last one.
Mafiathon 3 was Kai's third annual subathon, and this time, he was determined to break every record imaginable. The rules were brutal. Stream non-stop for 30 straight days. No turning off the camera. Sleep on stream. Eat on stream. Live your entire life with hundreds of thousands of people watching every second. For Kai, this wasn't new territory. He had run successful Mafiathons before, but this year felt different. The production was bigger, the guests were more famous, and the stakes were higher than ever.
Last one ever.
Ever. It's a trilogy.
Okay.
So this time, we gotta go bigger than ever.
How you gonna go bigger than Mafiathon 2? I mean, you did 30 days, 24/7. Like, that's insane.
This time,
Michael B. Jordan
going for a million
trailer.
Oh, that's crazy. 1 million?
Nobody's ever done it.
Okay, so say...
Throughout September, Kai's stream became the place to be. He brought in celebrity after celebrity. Snoop Dogg stopped by. Kim Kardashian made an appearance. The guest list read like a who's who of entertainment. But the grand finale was what everyone will remember. On the final day of Mafiathon 3, LeBron James himself walked into Kai's stream. The basketball legend didn't just show up for a quick hello either. He stayed, played around, and in a moment that went instantly viral, LeBron cut off Kai's dreads to celebrate the streamer hitting over 1 million subscribers. That final stream broke records. Over 1 million people tuned in live to watch the celebration. It was the biggest moment in Kai's streaming career and one of the most watched streams in Twitch history.
1 million people live for even an hour is really probably like 4 million people. Because some people gonna come and watch for 20 minutes. Some people gonna come watch for an hour. Some people gonna watch for 45 minutes. Some people gonna watch, go back, turn it off, go back to work. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you really got like 4 million views, 4 million, 5 million people. That's fucking like, that's like TV numbers, bro. Like, that's like numbers where it's like you really competing with networks, and it's just you and a fucking camera and a bunch of cameras in a crib. That's the best part about content, bro. Like, you can do whatever you want to do. However you want to do it, you could do it, bro. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to go by no rules to nothing. Like, that's the hardest shit ever, folks. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna shut the fuck up and get back to the video, but I'm one of the niggas who started doing YouTube when I was 11 years old, bro. This documented. You know what I'm saying? I'm 27. So 16 years ago, when people thought like, what is YouTube? A lot of people didn't even know what the fuck YouTube was yet. Let alone you could get on there and make money and like be your own creator and create your own shows. And so to see where it's at now, it's so fucking hard.
By the time Mafiathon 3 ended, the numbers were staggering. Kai had generated over 84.7 million hours watched.
Damn!
He peaked at over 1 million concurrent viewers, setting a new personal record.
Crazy.
And he didn't just break the Twitch subscriber record. He completely shattered it with over 1.1 million paid subscribers in a single month.
What was the record
But not
before?
everyone was impressed. As Mafiathon 3 went on, a new term started spreading across TikTok and Twitter: Begathon. People began accusing Kai of constantly begging for subscriptions during his streams.
You can't do shit in today's world without them trying to make it like a bad thing. Like, well, what the fuck? So if I got a goal to hit 1 million subscribers, I'm supposed to just not say nothing. I'm supposed to just not promote the subscribe. I'm supposed to not do nothing. If I want to sell 1 million shirts, I'm supposed to never post about it. I can't make no promotions, no advertisement, no shit. I can't even promote the damn shirts. Like, he's trying to get to a goal, bro. His goal was 1 million subs. Of course, he's gonna have moments in the fucking live stream where he convinces you and convinces people and supports and promote himself to get to that goal. I don't understand what the problem is. I don't see the problem.
Clips went viral, showing Kai and his friends repeatedly asking viewers to sub, donate, and keep the timer going. Comments flooded social media, calling out what they saw as endless cycles of showering, begging for subs, bringing on a guest for 10 minutes, then begging for more subs. Fans who had supported Kai for years started feeling like they were just being treated as ATMs. The criticism got so loud that Kai had to address it directly during the stream.
You guys have to understand, this is how I always did my Mafiathons. This is how I always done my Mafiathons, bro. Like, literally always.
Looking visibly stressed, he told his chat that this is how he had always run his Mafiathons.
Right.
He seemed genuinely frustrated that people were suddenly turning on him for using the same format he'd always used. But here's the thing, whether it was fair or not, the perception had shifted.
Good as fuck
While
right
Speed was out gifting his bus driver a Rolex and creating genuine moments with fans, Kai was trapped in a cycle of asking for money to keep his subathon timer running. The contrast became impossible to ignore. Speed's tour felt like he was giving back to his community. Kai's marathon started...
I mean, honestly though, I would have rather watched Speed than Kai just because Speed was moving around. But it's two different styles. Like, I don't see nothing wrong with it for real, you know? Like, yeah, he's streaming and he's saying sub up, but motherfucker, you ain't got a sub. Like, he ain't putting no gun in your head making you hit the sub button. Like, what the hell?
Feeling like he was taking from his. So who actually made more money? Let's break down the numbers. For IShowSpeed's America tour, the revenue came from two main sources. On Twitch, Speed averaged around 16,000 subscribers throughout the 35 days.
Okay.
At $5 each, and with a typical 70% split that big streamers get,
like
that brought in
$3.
roughly $56,000 from subscriptions. But the real money came from ads. In September alone, Speed streamed 720 hours to an average of over 11,000 viewers. That translated to approximately $1.2 million in Twitch ad revenue just for that month. Add in the days from late August and early October, and Twitch brought Speed around $1.5 million total. YouTube was where Speed really cashed out, though.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I made $1 million a month one time. It was like May 23 or some shit like that. And it was like on accident. This motherfucker made 1.5 just from fucking Twitch.
His tour streams racked up over 93 million views. And because these were long streams with tons of ads, the revenue per 1,000 views was much higher than normal videos.
Right.
Using conservative estimates, Speed likely made over $5 million from YouTube ad revenue alone.
You got super chats.
Combined, Speed's 35-day America tour brought in approximately $6.6 million. Now for Kai Cenat. Remember those 1.1 million Twitch subscribers? At $5 each, that's over $5.5 million right there. But Twitch ad revenue is where Kai really made his fortune. Kai averaged over 130.
He probably got 5-10 million extra just from the ad revenue. Like, this shit is crazy, bro. Holy shit. I think this is like dark chocolate or something.
1,000 live viewers for the entire month of September across 696 streaming hours. Using the rate that Kai's own friends have shared publicly, for every 1,000 viewers watching for 100 hours, streamers can earn around $15,000.
What do you say?
For every 1,000 viewers watching for 100 hours, streamers can earn around $15,000.
So 15,000 if you have 1,000 views and you stream for 100 hours. So that's about 3 hours a day. If you stream for a whole month straight, it's like 3.3 hours a day.
In ads. When you do the math on Kai's viewer numbers and streaming hours, the ad revenue alone comes out to roughly $13.5 million.
That shit is
Add in the subscriber
insane,
revenue.
bro.
And Kai Cenat's Mafiathon 3 generated approximately $19 million in total.
That's just that. You gotta think about these. You think these niggas doing all this Mafiathon shit and nobody wanna sponsor them? I wouldn't be surprised if 4-5 companies gave this nigga $2 million. Yeah, so he probably made. Then you gotta think about with Kai Cenat too. You gotta think about the clips. He's taking clips from Mafiathon and putting them on YouTube, and them bitches smacking again on. You feel me? Them doing another 10,000 for a video, full stream, clip. He got a TikTok that he, nigga. Boy, oh boy.
Kai Cenat's Mafiathon 3 generated approximately $19 million in total. So who won? If we're talking pure numbers, Kai Cenat made nearly 3 times what Speed made. His $19 million versus Speed's $6.6 million isn't even close. But here's where it gets interesting. Speed gained more new followers than Kai despite having less than half the watch time.
That's crazy.
Speed brought in over 2.2 million new followers across platforms, while Kai gained just over 1 million. That tells us something important. Speed's tour attracted more new people to his community. He expanded his audience in a way that will pay off for years to come.
This whole tour felt like a whole movie. When I'm here at these cities and meeting these people and literally becoming a Chicago and a Bostonian, whatever. Like I literally put my shoes in their shoes, so it feels amazing.
And then there's the reputation factor. Speed's tour ended with him being praised for his generosity and genuine connection with fans. Kai's marathon ended with Begathon trending on social media and a damaged reputation that he's still trying to repair. In terms of pure entertainment value,
like that's the thing I don't understand. They say begging for money. Like, so is McDonald's begging for money because they got 10,000 ads and 500,000 billboards that say McChicken $1? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? Is Jeff Bezos begging for money because he's emailing 20 million people and say, hey, shop Amazon Prime Day? Is that begging for money too? So what's the difference between trying to make as much as possible in your business and begging for money? You feel me? Like, it's not like he's begging for just a donation. It's like, hey, please give me money because I'm broke. It ain't like he doing that. He ain't on this, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no offense to nobody, but he not in the middle of the street begging for change. Like, it's a difference between a nigga begging for change and a nigga saying like, come shop with me in my business and come, you feel me? Like, there's a complete difference between that. I don't feel like that's begging for money. I feel like that's just doing your fucking job. Like, are you begging for money because you asked your boss for a raise? Like, that's not necessary. You know what I mean, though? So, like,
the damaged reputation that he's still trying to repair. In terms of pure entertainment value, Speed took viewers on a real journey across America. Every city brought new experiences, new faces, and unpredictable moments. Kai stayed in one room for 30 days, bringing in famous guests, but ultimately doing the same format over and over. The streaming community seemed to have a clear favorite. While both events were massive successes, fans kept bringing up the contrast. Speed was giving, Kai was asking. Speed was exploring, Kai was stationary. Speed felt fresh, Kai felt repetitive. At the end of the day, both streamers pulled off incredible feats. Streaming non-stop for 30 to 35 days is brutal, no matter how you do it. The dedication, the stamina, the mental toll, it's something most people couldn't handle. If this was a boxing match, Kai won on points. He made more money, got more total views, and broke more records. But Speed might have won the crowd. His tour created better moments, built more goodwill, and left fans wanting more instead of feeling drained. In the end, the real winners are the fans who got to witness both events. Two completely different approaches to streaming, both pushed to their absolute...
Yeah, that's the thing, though. It's two completely different approaches to streaming. And that's cool. Like, I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing, bro.